Bitcoin is bouncing right now, and while this is happening, we created a huge CME gap on the lower side. So I will be exactly talking about this and much more important stuff on today's video. So don't forget to watch this video till the end. I will give an update on USDC that currently is bouncing back towards its peg price. The US regulators announced a backstop of the SVB depositors. We are right now seeing that the stock market and Bitcoin is bouncing significantly. So don't forget to watch this video till the end. It's going to be a very important one to be watching right now here. And can we once again slap up the likes back above 500? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And what we can see on the 1 hour time frame is that Bitcoin is just seeing a significant bounce back towards the upside. And while this is happening, we can see it also on the S&P 500. We are seeing a small bounce back towards the upside because yesterday the US regulators basically announced that they will bail out SVB. So that is very good news here because USDC also got, of course, a 3.3 billion US dollars exposed towards Silicon Valley Bank. And right now, all these reserves are safe. All these reserves are ready. And due to that reason, we've already started to see that USDC is actually climbing back towards $1. So for the people that actually bought USDC, you did a very good job here. So right now, actually, everything is looking all right, and probably it will recover back towards $1. Currently, it's still 1 cent below it. But right now, it's actually looking quite okay. And probably, I wouldn't be surprised if USDC just goes back towards $1. Furthermore, if I look at Bitcoin, we can currently see that on the 1 hour time frame, we actually are still trading in somewhat of a downtrend right here, right? You can see it on the 1 hour time frame. The 1 hour time frame officially has not broken the downtrend. You can see a rejection right here, and another rejection right here. And this is really the level that we need to be breaking above of right now. This is, of course, an important level of resistance we need to keep our eyes wide open on. But of course, as soon as we do break above this level, it's going to be actually quite all right for Bitcoin. And on the 1 hour time frame as well, we were yesterday looking at this symmetrical triangle, and basically on the point we broke out, we confirmed the trend direction towards the upside. We saw a significant follow through happening towards the upside, and Bitcoin bounced, at least from the point of the breakout, for and about 10% back towards the upside. What is, of course, an incredible move, and I absolutely love to see this. However, I want to be pointing out something, because this move happened over the course of the weekend, and personally, I don't like to see big moves for Bitcoin happening over the course of the weekend. You can currently see that actually Bitcoin started to create a CME gap. So the CME close price was around $20,000, and the CME open on Monday was around 21.2K. What means that we once again have a significant CME gap below us, what is definitely very important to keep our eyes wide open on. So usually CME gaps, they tend to get filled up the following days after the weekend. So if we are going to see a dump, it's probably due to the CME gap. And if I'm going to be looking at my trades, I mean, I really want to long Bitcoin. However, I'm still taking it cautious because looking at the trend on the 4 hourly time frame, we can see also right here. Yes, we maybe broke the trend on the candle closes. If I'm looking at the candle wicks, we officially also broke above it. But currently, we are still seeing the trend heading downwards. We're still not confirming a higher high than the previous high. So currently what I'm looking at is this high right here in the market. This high right here is, of course, the previous high in the market. And if we manage to break above this level right here, we're basically confirming a small little uptrend on the 4 hourly time frame. At that point, we could maybe start to look at long trades, but currently still the trend is majority bearish, and we right now have seen a small little bounce here. That's the only thing we've been seeing. We've been seeing a V-shaped recovery. If the history will be repeating, we have to be going sideways again here. We have been seeing right now a V-shaped recovery, what is definitely an indication that the market is strong. However, I would still be very careful with trading this exact move right here, because you can see also right here on the liquidation chart, more than 200 million US dollars in Bitcoin shorts got liquidated in just the past 24 hours. It's a lot, not super much, but still, I want to be pointing out these moves usually tend to happen to liquidate people out of the market. So yeah, please be very careful with trading Bitcoin right now here. I mean, we're still technically speaking in a downtrend. Bitcoin has been seeing a very strong bounce, and that is why you should be very careful with trading this exact movement right here. Furthermore, we can see that on the daily time frame, Bitcoin is again approaching the daily EMA ribbon, what is currently providing resistance. And if we can flip back above the daily EMA ribbon, it will be absolutely amazing, and it will be very good for Bitcoin, because then we could restore potentially the bullish trend. So that is also what I will be looking at, if we can manage to hold on and break back above the daily EMA. If not, and we cross bearish, we're probably going to be seeing more downside. If we break back above it and we hold it bullish, you can see also on the 3-day time frame is that actually right now we've been bouncing exactly from of this downward sloping trend line here. We retested it again, we bounced from it, and if you're actually also looking at the previous all-time high, you can see we exactly retested the previous all-time high and basically bounce from it. What is actually very interesting to see, that Bitcoin have seen such a significant reaction from of this very two important trend lines. The most important downtrend for Bitcoin that's getting retested, and the previous all-time high for Bitcoin is currently providing support. And then on the weekly time frame, you can actually also see that we created a significant wick on the lower side, what is currently indicating that there's a lot of strength in the market. This signal is very bullish because once we're creating a very big wick on the top side, it is usually tend to indicate there's a lot of buying pressure and there is not a lot of sellers that actually are willing to sell their Bitcoin for that cheap price here. So yeah, Bitcoin traded around $20,000, but not for long. It even traded below $20,000. But currently we are looking quite all right. We're looking quite fine actually. And Bitcoin is just continuing with its trend so far. Still, in order to flip bullish on the bigger perspective, we need to break above $25,000 before we're going to become very excited. If we move back towards 25K, break above it, that is the point where we'll become extremely excited. But currently for the imminent short term, I am very, very cautious. Of course, USDC is currently recovering. We are seeing that the SVB bank is getting bailed out by the US government. And right now, it's basically giving us more confirmations that we actually do need Bitcoin for that. So for the imminent short term, I need to see a break above the range high. If we break back above the range high, things are going to be looking good for Bitcoin again. But as long as that is not happening, I will be very cautious for Bitcoin. So that was it for me on today's update video. I truly hope you did enjoy it. Don't forget to slap up that like button. Keep your eyes wide open on the CME Gap right now here. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.